Namaste, beautiful souls. Do you know what God does first when He blesses someone with His grace? There are moments in life when, despite having everything, comfort, relationships, success, something still feels missing. The heart feels hollow, the mind restless, and life seems to be pulling you toward an unknown direction. If you've experienced this, pause for a moment. It may be the first touch of divine grace. Welcome to the sacred journey of Kal Mantra. Embrace divine grace. Let the celestial vibrations uplift your spirit and guide you toward inner peace, abundance, and divine blessings. Open your heart, chant with devotion, and awaken the infinite grace within you. Today, we will explore that unseen beginning, the moment when God starts drawing you closer to Himself. This is not a sudden miracle, but a deep, sacred process that's not always easy to understand. Yet, once understood, it changes everything. Paramahansa Yogananda explained that when God shows grace, the first thing He does is shake our world. It may sound strange because we usually imagine grace as joy, success, comfort, and peace. But true grace begins differently, by breaking our false identity, the one built around our job, relationships, and status. God shows us that all these are just coverings, and the real self lies far deeper. To reveal this truth, He unsettles the stable parts of our outer life. A job may be lost, a relationship may end, a heart may break, or we may find ourselves asking, "Why am I here? What is the point of my life? Is there more than this?" This is how grace begins, though at first we may mistake it for suffering. In truth, when God pulls us toward Him, He is freeing us from the false world in which we are trapped. Yogananda called this the awakening of the soul. The pleasures that once entertained us now feel empty. Achievements lose their charm. Sometimes it feels like depression, but it's not. It's the opening of the inner world. The soul is whispering, "Wake up. Seek the truth." At first, this path can feel lonely. Old friends no longer relate to us, and the things we once loved no longer interest us. But this solitude is not a curse. It's a sign that we are turning inward, away from the distractions of the world. Why does God do this? To help us know ourselves. And until we know ourselves, we cannot truly know Him. To do this, He removes the things we cling to, the roles, attachments, and false securities. Only when these are gone do we begin to see our true nature. It's like a mother pulling her child away from danger. The child may cry, thinking the mother hurt him, but in truth, she saved his life. God too pulls us away from the illusions that are quietly harming us. At first, the process hurts. The mind fears, the heart aches, and we question His ways. But in time, we see that every ending brought a lesson, every fall gave a new start, and every lonely moment hid a gift. We begin to meditate, find comfort in silence, search for truth in books, and seek daily connection with the soul. This is the start of the soul's journey, and the true beginning of life. So if something in your life has broken, fallen apart, or closed off, do not fear. It could be the beginning of divine grace. As Yogananda said, when God shakes your life, He is waking you from sleep. He is coming to make you what you truly are. Once God has shaken your outer world, the next stage begins. Your inner world starts to awaken. One day, you wake and realize your old life feels false. Things you once enjoyed no longer interest you. Loud gatherings feel unsettling. Worldly conversations tire you. Instead, solitude feels peaceful. Silence draws you in. You spend more time in self-reflection. This happens gradually, like a dim flame slowly brightening. At first, you may think you have simply changed, but in truth, your soul is awakening. Questions arise. Who am I? Why was I born? Is God real? Can I truly know Him? These questions themselves are signs of grace. Your journey turns inward. You meditate not to ask for things, but to feel God's presence. This stage can feel strange. You are no longer fully in the outer world, but not yet entirely in the inner world either. But like a seed breaking through darkness before it sprouts, your soul is now breaking through its old shell. God's grace is guiding the process. You begin watching your actions carefully. Was I kind? Did I hurt someone? Were my thoughts pure? You no longer live only for yourself. Compassion, love, and forgiveness grow within. God sends messages through books, a teacher, dreams, or even a stranger's words. The call is clear. Move forward. You are ready. Some people may not understand you. Friends might say you've changed, but you know you're walking toward truth. You stop trying to understand God only with the mind. You start feeling Him. Sometimes you cry without reason. Sometimes you feel deep peace. Sometimes He feels near, sometimes far. All of this is part of the soul's refinement. As Yogananda said, when the soul awakens, it first cries, then smiles, and finally rests in God's embrace. When God becomes your guide. The third stage is the most beautiful, when God Himself begins to guide you. By now, you are inwardly ready. Your mind is calmer. Your heart thirsts for truth. You seek God's voice above all else. You start to notice that the right people, books, words, events, and experiences appear exactly when needed. A book gives you the answer you've been seeking. A stranger's words touch your soul. These are not coincidences, they are God signs. Sometimes, help arrives at the exact moment of difficulty. God arranges life, so the path opens for you. You begin to see that He is in everything, guiding through every moment. Your meditation deepens, not from duty, but eagerness, as if meeting someone dear. Yogananda said, when you sit daily in meditation, one day God smiles and says, now this soul is mine. Your decisions change. You ask, will this bring me closer to God? How would He see this? His guidance flows into relationships, work, and every choice. He teaches patience, forgiveness, humility, and love. Your inner voice grows stronger, and following it brings peace and joy. You begin each day with a prayer. Lord, let me do what you wish, speak what you wish, think what you wish. This surrender activates His grace fully. The final stage, complete surrender. At the highest stage, nothing remains, no desire, no fear, no ego. Only the feeling, Lord, I am yours. This is not defeat, it is the greatest victory. Now you flow with the current of His grace. Every act becomes an offering. Every breath becomes prayer. You no longer preach. Your presence itself brings peace. You seek nothing but God's love. The journey of grace has 4 stages. God shakes your outer life. He awakens your soul. He guides you directly. He draws you completely into Himself. If you are reading this, it is not by accident. It too is grace. God is calling you from exactly where you are. Listen to His voice. Recognize His signs. And slowly, surrender yourself to Him. This is life's most sacred path. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Are you battling constant stress, facing financial roadblocks, struggling in relationships, or stuck in your career? Harness the power of authentic Rudraksh, powerful planetary remedies, and timeless Vedic astrology. Limited stock, don't miss out. Visit kalmantra.com today to restore balance, invite abundance, and transform your life.